这就燃起来，主根那边那个脚就全部燃掉了。快一点了，这个烧。
加油，跳下去啊！不敢。哦，哎呀妈耶！
On July 9th, 2026, a devastating fire swept through the Huiteng shoe factory in Jinjiang, Fujian Province, southeastern China, resulting in one of the deadliest industrial accidents in the country in recent years. The disaster claimed the lives of 28 people and injured several others, drawing national attention to workplace safety standards and emergency preparedness in manufacturing facilities. The fire reportedly began shortly after noon on the ground floor of the five-story factory. According to preliminary investigations, the building contained large quantities of flammable materials commonly used in shoe production, including rubber compounds, synthetic fabrics, foam, and chemical adhesives. These materials contributed to the rapid spread of the flames and generated dense, toxic smoke that quickly filled the upper levels of the factory. At the time of the incident, approximately 239 people were inside the building, including workers and visitors. Emergency services received reports of the fire within minutes, and more than 500 firefighters, medical personnel, and rescue workers were dispatched to the scene. Rescue operations were complicated by blocked stairwells and storage areas filled with production materials, which hindered access to trapped workers. Authorities stated that 213 people were successfully evacuated or rescued from the factory. However, many workers on the upper floors became trapped as smoke and heat intensified. Several victims were transported to nearby hospitals with severe burns and smoke inhalation injuries, and some later succumbed to their injuries. The blaze was brought under control after approximately 4 hours of intensive firefighting efforts. Images from the scene showed heavy smoke rising above the industrial district and significant damage to the factory structure. Following the incident, local authorities established a restricted zone around the site, while investigators began examining the cause of the fire. Jinjiang is widely recognized as one of the world's largest footwear manufacturing centers and is often referred to as China's shoe capital. The city hosts numerous factories that produce footwear for domestic and international markets. Because of the region's importance to the global shoe industry, the disaster attracted widespread attention from business leaders, safety regulators, and international observers. Chinese President Xi Jinping ordered a comprehensive investigation and called for strict accountability for any violations of safety regulations. Authorities subsequently detained the factory owner and several managers, while investigators reviewed fire safety procedures, building conditions, and operational practices. Company assets were also frozen as part of the ongoing inquiry. Early reports suggest that investigators are focusing on multiple factors, including the storage of combustible materials, the condition of electrical systems, and the availability of emergency exits. Officials are also examining whether existing fire prevention measures complied with national industrial safety standards. The tragedy has reignited public discussion about workplace safety in manufacturing facilities, particularly in industries that rely heavily on flammable chemicals and densely packed production areas.
般就是从那边一直住。
Safety experts note that shoe factories can present significant fire risks due to the presence of adhesives, solvents, foam materials, and other combustible components used during production. In the aftermath of the disaster, local governments across several industrial regions reportedly initiated inspections of factories handling similar materials. These inspections are expected to focus on fire suppression systems, evacuation routes, employee safety training, and compliance with hazardous material storage regulations. As investigations continue, the incident is likely to become an important case study for industrial safety policy in China. Experts believe that the findings could influence future regulations concerning factory design, emergency evacuation planning, and the storage of flammable manufacturing materials. For the global manufacturing sector, the tragedy underscores a broader challenge faced by industrial economies worldwide, balancing high-volume production with rigorous safety standards. The lessons learned from the Huiting shoe factory fire may ultimately contribute to improved safety practices, not only in China but also in manufacturing facilities around the world. While the final cause of the fire has not yet been officially confirmed, the disaster has already prompted renewed scrutiny of industrial safety management and highlighted the critical importance of prevention, preparedness, and rapid emergency response in workplaces where hazardous materials are present.
哦，怀两没计划。